this is the Genesis we will be test driving.
After you, sir.
All right. Cool. Okay.
I actually just went to a training because we just took Genesis on, and yeah, it was it's amazing, like the statistics, and I don't know if you look into JD Power, but Genesis is #1 in lease problems per vehicle within the first 90 days of ownership. So very reliable. I actually own a G70 myself. It's not a brand new one. I bought a 16. So, but the body styles are very, very similar.
Oh yeah. I had the same. I had a black one.
Oh, they're amazing, man. I bought it for my little, gift to myself for my 30th birthday in October. Had to fight with my wife a little bit, but we got 2 kids, but I'm sure you've seen an 80 before.
That's a big car, though.
Yeah. And then I bought her a brand new Terrain last month, so that pacified that. But yeah, it's the 3.3 turbo. It's got that. Oh, absolutely, man.
Yeah, this thing makes you smile. Thing about it is like my Jeep, it's fast, but it's loud, so you know it's coming.
Yeah,
this thing is quiet. Yeah. It's quiet and smooth and just a bullet.
I was saying the fluidness to the shifting that's what was a selling point for me.
Yeah.
And the G80, you get a little bit of torque lag, and the 70 it's
right away. Yeah. This feels like an M3.
Okay.
But with all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if you want, I would say head up and just make a left and swing back down.
Yeah, I just
wanted to see the capability of it.
Yeah. I just sold my property over here on 36 and Giles.
Okay.
So I've been in this area for about 10 years.
Okay. Yeah, so I play, I'm sure you remember because you live right there. I played in the Dunbar Co-ed Flag Football League that was always down the street from you.
Okay.
I lived in the neighborhood my whole life. I grew up on 31st and Wall Street, and then I played college football at St. Xavier on the south side. But yeah, I'm from your area pretty much. You and I were neighbors. My parents moved out when I went to college. They live in Bridgeview by the airport. And I just moved out. Me and my wife bought a house by Midway Airport, Garfield Ridge. You're getting me excited, man.
And it handles well.
Yeah, I might have to trade out of my 80.
I'm a good driver, just so you know.
I can tell.
Wow, man, this thing handles like a bug. It's like on rails.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
They were describing it's one of the most dynamic suspensions on the market right now.
Holy crap.
Yeah. It's almost like you're driving like an actual race car. You know what I'm saying? Like the ability, and then the start stop, and I mean I feel like I don't even need to sell it, man. You just drive this thing and
for me, this looks like the Julia to me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you should check out the G70. The problem that we're having is that people are so used to names.
Yeah.
Names.
Yeah.
And it's like,
it's like Nike versus, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's gonna buy a Nike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm even a Nike guy. I just gave Adidas a shot the other day because my wife's, but that's you're 100% right. It's like, oh, you're stuck on these big names, and you don't even give the person a chance just because they're new, like the new kid on the block.
Yeah.
You always give them a hard time until they prove themselves, but. I mean,
I've been following Genesis since it first came out. I know what this car is capable of.
Yeah.
And you can tune it if you want to. If she wants it to be faster, but this really feels faster than Julia.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same engine that's in the 80.
Yep.
And
it's lighter.
I was just gonna say you shrink it down some feet, and then it's lighter. It's like I said, in my 80, personally, the torque lag, you can kind of feel it, and then it goes. It's
even
the second you hit the
gas,
a little bit, less less likely in sport mode, just because I asked the mechanic about it. He's like, make sure it's not an eco, because sometimes you accidentally press it. But in sport mode, no, it goes, man. But just just in comparison from the 70 to the 80.
Okay, it's in sport mode now. It wasn't in sport mode.
Oh, when you were driving it?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It was.
That was just standard.
Oh my God! I might end up getting this thing for me.
If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living?
I flip properties.
Nice.
And I'm a vlogger.
Okay. Cool.
Entrepreneur.
Nice.
Yeah. See, if she get it, she wants to pay cash.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys have a cash price or what, but I think 46 is pretty decent for what you get with this car.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you know about the valet service, the warranty. So 10-year 100,000,
yep.
5-year 60,000 bumper to bumper. They do valet service.
That's crazy. The valet is like no other.
Yeah, I mean, we'll literally drop off an identical vehicle to their house, pick it up, and even on the app you can follow like where your vehicle is. Like when the porter or whoever's driving the vehicle back, it'll show you on your phone, like they're a few blocks away. And
Julia, don't do
that. But yeah, it's one of a kind.
It makes you feel like you're driving something like a Bentley, something in the upper echelon because of that valet service.
Yeah.
And that's something that I've never had. I've had about 36 cars since I was 16 years old. So, and I'm probably telling my age.
No problem. No, you look young, man.
I'm 40. I'll be 41 this year.
That's a blessing, man. If I look like you at 41, I'll be in good shape.
I think I'm selling this car to you.
For sure, man.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I went to a training, and it was an 8-hour training. Like I said, it's basically all the new Genesis reps.
Let's get them to buy this car.
And they said, they said the vehicle sells itself. Sometimes you can almost just
hold on. See, it was a second, just a second of lag, just a second.
Yeah.
But when it's in sport mode, go around.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so when it's in sport mode, it doesn't do that because it builds up the RPMs. I mean, you're gonna have turbo lag because the turbos generally do that.
Yeah.
But twin turbos are less lag.
Yeah.
What do you want me to pull that?
Either right here is fine.
Yeah, it's the only thing that people complain about turbos because it comes with lag. Superchargers are immediate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's why they created the launch control. I think it was first introduced in the Nissan GTR in 2009, and people were using it so much. Nissan tried to say, well, if you use it for more than once or twice, we're gonna void your warranty. But you can't do that because you put it on the car.
Yeah.
So
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. After a couple of lawsuits, they changed it. So now they put it in the system, make the system smart. So if you do 3, then it'll say you can't do any more until you drive maybe 100 miles, so it can cool down a little bit.
Got it.
That's the way they should have did it in the first place. You can't insult somebody. They're purchasing this car for $70,000.
Yeah.
You advertise that it's going to be, oh yeah, you can do launch control, and now you do it, you break something. Oh, void your warranty.
Yeah.
What? It's like giving a kid candy and getting mad at him because he got it on his shirt. This is SS Tyree Car Lover. This car is awesome. This Genesis G70 is awesome. 3.3 twin turbo. 0 to 60 is crazy. It's say 4.5, but it feels a lot faster than that, especially in sport mode. It is crazy. Y'all sleeping on this car. Y'all need to come and test drive and purchase this car. You will not be disappointed. It's killing everything out there. Everything. Trust me when I tell you that. I'm a car guy. I know. All right. That's us, Tyree out.